We are streaming an arena game, and we're picking into nomads and mermaids. Love to see those two factions. Kind of a dry scoring track. Big building temple. Yeesh. Um, not a. Well, the big building tile's missing, but the three scoring tiles are in. There's workers late, lots of econ and coins, and the temp ship tile. So it's an interesting game, which has like a mix of like high and low scoring. Um, let's go with. I mean, it's kind of a cliche to do it, but I kind of just like engineers here. Like I like these colors. I like engineers and I like halflings. Um, the round one pass tiles are the only sketchy part. No one has particularly great round one pass tiles. I'd be tempted to do engineers with double temple, earth one, earth two, plus the cult bump. I think that's what I might try here. So let's stick these guys in here. The way that I see it, the most desirable pastime might be worker power, depending on who's in the fourth seat. You might also see like temp ship uh, become the most desirable, but like if worker power goes as engineers, I'd be pretty tempted to just take this guy and see what happens. Um, Earth one, Earth two. It's a good game for Earth one because the scoring is a little tight. Um, it's a good game for Earth 2 because it's engineers and there's lots of stuff here, and the Earth Spade in round 1, heading into a Dwellings round 2. I think that it could be fun. We've played with all these players before. It's a very strong table. I think Juanet and Co. is relatively new to Board Game Arena at least, but they've been killing it. Um, Pickle Feather has been like around for quite a while. Is very good. Eric has been like way up there in Terra Mystica before. Um, yeah, he's got very high elo. Well, Pickle Feather. Okay, Pickle Feather has been around for a long time, but this is apparently not their strongest game. But damn, they're real good at Sulkin. Um, and yeah, he's only got 57 games, but they're going real well. And yeah, okay. So that's the opposition. Okay, I'm like not too shocked that this happened. This player is known for making extremely aggressive, um, playing like extremely aggressively. So I'm pretty unsurprised that like they would pick an extremely unfriendly color wheel. It unfortunately makes the game pretty shitty, so I'm just going to play really fast and see what happens. I think that my desire here as nomads is to just grab the first priest and send to Earth. Um, my expectation is that as nomads here, I can probably afford to play a little like nice, basically. Um, not be too greedy about hexes and stuff like that. Mermaids, interesting pick. They probably don't get temp ship. I have to think that witches want temp ship. NGs will take one of these two, and then mermaids will get to double dig in round 1. That's very strong in a color sandwich type game. They'll simply take like F2, C3, I have to expect. Um, take those away, and then they're free to do whatever they want. Next round, they might temp ship up to C1, hard dig, do some stuff up there. I do like this because yellow is in the game. So just because engineers and witches are going to be very bad doesn't mean that mermaids will be that bad. One very awkward part about engineers is that where does your second dwelling even go? Mermaids will dig in front of you, so even if you want to like play west engineers, you'll lose C F2 immediately. You also won't get E3, so like what are you really doing here, I think mermaids will be quite good. So nomads is always tough. I think that you need to just like ensure you take all the scoring favors, get all the leech you absolutely can, and then see what happens from there. Pickle Feather asks why select witches. I mean, I think that presumably to like make it like an ugly game. Um, Presumably they think that they can find an edge somewhere, and they might be right. They might not be. We'll see. I definitely think that mermaids have some play with yellow in the game. They can easily make 2 towns over here. They might actually even be able to make 3 towns pretty easily. If they do get, they're going to take a power tile in round one. They're simply going to double dig and secure those hexes, and then you just take fire one and go from there. Uh, I think engineers and witches have to play kind of nice. So engies and witches will probably just start on the normal spots here and here. Engineers are going to play a very tall game. They're going to go up through these hexes for a town, probably a stronghold sanctuary town or something, and then they will come through probably down here for a town. So if witches fly to I-11, then engineers are in real trouble because if witches like they could dig this H8 hex, right? Um, I don't know if you're super incentivized to open Stronghold with witches, but it's also a game where like you're really going to struggle for town space other than presumably this space up here. Assuming that nomads don't open Stronghold, you can start on C4, which protects you from nomads, and then you have a town up here. You likely have a town through here. And yeah, so you have a town up here and you have a town through here. You have at least 2 towns, and you might have a town here as well. It's not clear if witches or engineers will be better at playing this tall game. And I also think that I'm pretty happy to be here. You love the color wheel, one of the funnest possible. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. I greatly dislike games like this, but I also understand that, you don't really control who picks what, so we'll see what happens. I do think that. Oh wait, engineers might get E9, so that's quite nice. Like it's not always obvious like whether witches are going to start up here or down here in this color matchup. So engineers should be starting F6 as far as I can tell, but we'll see what happens. If I'm nomads, I'm always starting E8 for the leech. And NG's started where? They started up here. Yeah, this is a very aggressive move toward witches, and it's very bad for engineers. Like, very, very bad for engineers. Yeah, standard witches aren't as bad as you think because of temp shift. Agreed. And they're in the 4th seed, so they're guaranteed to get it. So, anyway, they did pick witches into the game, so they have an idea of what to do. I do think that this means that witches probably need to do some 5-power priest shenanigans in order to advance shipping. Or, I mean, witches need to do 2-ship shenanigans, right? Because they can't do their single dig onto C5 move. They need to get to E9, A10, I6 presumably. So yeah, the pass tiles are going as expected. I do want to just secure this. I need to double dig with my first action, otherwise witches will just build C3. So like that. And nomads get to start on the cult bump, which I think I would take. However, they might also want, like, depending on whether or not they want this, like, priest to earth theory that I have, they might just want to pass early for the double dig. They should get loads of leech here. So we'll see if they prefer that line. Are nomads not getting Act 2? No. Oh, sorry. You're saying that nomads could just cult bump in Earth 2. Yeah, nomads could definitely just cult bump in Earth 2. We'll see what happens, right? I think that this is very, very good for witches. This is a very bad move by engineers, in my opinion. They could have single dug E9 and still gotten all of these hexes. I guess witches might have. No, yeah, because witches won't single dig C5 if you single dig E9. They wouldn't get neighbors, but it might be okay. Let's just lock this guy up. I don't think we're I don't think we're really considering Earth One here, so I'm just gonna build stuff and see how it goes. Like, even with all these coins in the game, I think that I want to try to like advance ship next round. Maybe dig this. I don't know if I'll have the workers to do that. Maybe we'll just pass for this. I do think that nomads are very likely to just take Earth One. I would probably just take Earth One if I were nomads too, admittedly. Nomads could also actually, I mean, obviously I keep thinking of fun things for nomads to do. They're so flexible here because they have all the luxury in the world. They could go Earth 1, Earth 2 as well. Witches do get this priest, so rip my priest to air theory. Yeah, they're going 2 temples, that's fair. It seems like a pretty good play here. So the reason why I figured that is because this is the more natural spot. Well, actually, no. This is probably a 3-hex town because they anticipate losing this. But ooh, that's a nice bit of leech. Thank you. We will take that gladly. I wonder if we're sending our priest to fire next round. I think we might be. Witches have a motherload of leech, or witches and engineers both. Nomads are not. Well, they're getting this. So that's the benefit of this E8 hex, right? This is just 4 free power. It's such a strong. It's so strong from nomads because like we're not upgrading next to their temple, but other than witches, but this is so nice for them, and I really can't complain about this either. Cha-ching, grab that. So yeah, I'm only gonna have 4 workers next round. I don't think I'm gonna get the leech to take a spades action, and I'm not getting onto the temp ship tile. So I think that I'm just building H2, which means that all that I'm really doing is I'm sending a priest to a cult. I can send it to either air or fire. They're both very good in their own way. It's hard to say which one's better, honestly. Uh, the fire cult, like a spade. Okay, so a spade is much better than 4 power, right? To be clear, I'm not insane. I recognize that a spade is better than 4 power. However, what's this priest to earth? Witches have enough stuff that they. Whoa! Yes, they're going 2 temples. I forgot. Witches have enough stuff that they can. They can still 5 power priest advanced ship, but then now they don't really have the coins for that. So I don't actually know what this is, admittedly. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to? I'm pretty sure I'm getting 3 power from here, so I'm gonna have lots of coins. Do I still pass for this? Do I have 5 power priest to fire now? Nomads are passing. They're going to put a priest to a cult, so I'm not going to get both this priest and this priest. I just need to pass now and decide what to do. I'm not taking this coins action. We could get spades here. That might actually be the play, right? If I just down convert once and take the spades action, I pass on to this guy, right? And then, yeah, I can just build E5, B3, and H2. That's a lot of dwellings to get down early. And then I can put the priest to the fire cult with the cult bump, right? I probably lose priest to air in this scenario, but the priest to fire is good, and it comes and the 4 power comes before the spade, so maybe I can make good use of that. So I think that this is fine. We'll just pass on to this. I recognize that there are 6 points sitting there, so this is a little bit iffy. I'm betting that 2 coins and I'm betting that the 2 coins and the cult position on fire, aka 4 coins and a 4 power and a worker, will be better for me than the 6 points there. But that's definitely a questionable call. So I don't blame anyone for being sketched out by what I've done there. Nomads will open with a coins action, advance ship twice, build B4, G4. That's my prediction there. Coins, 2 ship advances, build these 2 hexes. That's probably correct, right? If they weren't planning on that, they wouldn't be taking this. Nice table. Yeah, I mean, I recognize Picklefeather's name because they've been around for so long, but it doesn't seem like they're that strong. However, this is an extremely strong opening, to be clear. I think that they should have started F6, but this is an extremely strong opening. And if Nomads don't take D6, they will connect. That said, I mean, like, there are hexes here for engineers, and oh, Nomads will get G2, I7, G4, B4. I guess they can only build 3 dwellings next round, but in any case, this is the plan. We go here, because I think that Nomads will build around this hex. And we go here. Do we like A8 or B3? Well, this is definitely happening, so we'll just stick this one here first. And then this one is questionably happening. I guess engineers are pretty incentivized to build here, right? They have temp ship. They might be more incentivized even to like go after E9. They might get that power spade, but this is the play for now. Do not convert. You didn't mean to say it's a truly amazing table. I think it's a truly amazing table. That is just downright insulting right there. All right. So witches took the priest to air. Nomads predictably took the coins. Engineers need to use this spade now if they want it. They take D6. Wow, that's a... I don't like this move. 110 Elo's peak. Yeah, it's good shit. So they're intent on connecting, which is a mistake, but it will take points away from our strongest... it will take points away from witches, presumably. Witches are connected, like if they wish to be, but I have to hope that engineers will outscore them on network. But not taking E9 is not good for their own network chances because, like, F6, bro. Like, this gets you 0 hexes. Whatever. I'm taking this. I think Nomads are... Well, I'm worried about 1 power there, but this priest has got to be better. Like, the extra spot that I get on the fire track has got to be worth it there. Because when I cult bump, I'll get 2 power. So that's better even than C2. And plus, if engineers are smart, they're going to take the workers action before building C2. I do think engineers fucked up though. Like they should have taken E9, right? They get D6 anyway. Yeah, like Nomads are never taking D6 this round. Like that's the thing, right? Like that's the thing with like low elo players. Like this is like very good stuff that they've done. Like honestly, they've done some very good stuff, but they can also just like misvalue some of the other important things in the game. Like connection in this color wheel as engineers is really not that important. And also, if you really want to connect, is anyone going to take F5 from you? At the end of the game, if you have a huge economy and you just want to get your priests onto these workers cults and you want to connect so bad that you triple dig F5, like that's probably worth it after having built like E9, like to get an extra worker and the 2 points. Like there's good stuff here, but they're not going to be part of it. I'm really sad that witches didn't advance their shipping last round. They could have. They're gonna build what 2 dwellings this round? Like that's not great. They could have found a way to like hard dig or like whatever next round to get a dwelling or 2 down. All right. This always happens. I'm trying to sort out how we want to handle next round. Um, we have we have some we have some desire to get up here, right? We also want to get a second temple going. I'm pretty certain about that. That we do want a second temple. Um, it's probably water one. It might be earth one, which has messed up their game more than engineers. They did, but they're also a very strong player, so I'm not counting them out. Like I don't think that they're dead yet, because like if witches get onto e9, witches can still get onto e9, and they can like if they get onto e9 and they cut through this town, they don't need any neighbors. It's 3 digs for 5 hexes, and you know that they're going to take fire 2 this game. This is going to be like sanctuary TP. This is TP with or without a neighbor, TP and 4 dwellings, and then up here they're going to get 2 TPs and 2 dwellings. So you never go for connection as gray and gray versus green. Yeah, like the way that I see it is you take that if it's there, right? And to be fair, like I'm still guilty of basically just like overvaluing the wrong thing. It is so easy to overvalue the wrong thing in Terra Mystica, and you never. It's just such a cool game because you never know when like you're making that mistake, and like you're never like intentionally making it or anything. I'm just gonna bump the fire cult. I think. Can I? I can't really get up the air cult next round, right? Yeah. We'll just bump the fire cult. Provides us with some opportunities, and I'm pretty strongly considering taking this tile. Like we can build 3 TPs next round, right? Who's going to stop us from building 3 TPs? Can we even build 4 TPs? We totally can. So nomads do get a whole shit ton of power. So my only hesitation is that we do need to get up to C1, and nomads will probably build their stronghold this game. Like I don't really see a reason for them not to, other than the fact that they have absolutely 0 economy right now, which when I say it like that is a pretty convincing case. Engineers take the coins. That's nice. Hopefully they won't open with the coins. Hopefully they open with like a spade or something. But we could also take temp ship, but I think that would definitely be a mistake. I think that if I can land on temp ship heading into round 4 and I get like C1, D2, that might be nice. Anyway, yeah, Engineer's game is really fucking solid right now. Like I have nothing bad to say about their game other than the fact that they didn't get on E9. Like they were clearly supposed to get on E9, right? But like other than that, they're doing quite well. That was amazing line delivery. So I think that the play here is we want C1. That's a hard dig. Then we probably just build D2, and then we make 2 TPs. I know that we were talking a big game about getting like building a temple next round, but wow, nomads just passing for all the fucking points. Yeah, I think I spent 5 workers just securing C1 and D2, and then yeah, I'm hoping that they don't take coins because they took the 6 coins. Do they need 7 coins? They might advance their ship and then double spade. That actually might be the play here, right? You advance your ship and then you double spade. I'm speaking rather wishfully. They send priest to air. That is bizarre, but okay. Witches will take these coins if I don't, so adios double dig for this game. I don't think that I'll be needing them again. Eric can very happily probably just make 1 TP, send the priest to water, and then pass. I'm pretty sure that's what he should do here. Yeah, he sends the priest to water. He'll probably make 1 TP and then pass. Maybe, actually, he might not make a TP, right? He might just actually build a dwelling. Because he's just getting, like, all the fucking passing points right now. Okay. Let's think here. I was talking previously, this was me, I was talking about the importance of getting up to C1 and doing like this business up here. However, what if I just get really greedy and I say I'm going to take water one, and I'm going to take water one, and then I'll build two more TPs after that. That would get me an additional 6 points, right? And it gets me additional priest production, which I do want for this. No, I want my priest production going. I should just. Hmm. One, two, three, four. I think we should get up here. I think we should get up here. It's just safer. It's just safer to be up here. Um, Something could happen, basically. And if something happened, I would be real sad if I missed out on that something happening. So we'll do this. This is a play. We probably just advance our ship and build C1, but we'll figure it out. E5 is probably a pretty worthy hex to get upgraded as well. Witches bump air, so they are going to be able to transform B5 next round. That's quite nice for them. I mean, witches have 53 points. They have a lot more points than I do. So, and they have Earth 1. So, I don't know. Like, maybe I should be sweating Water 1 just a little bit more. Maybe I should just be building 4 TPs here. Should I just be building 4 TPs here? Is that the play, team? Is it just 4 TPs here, and then next round I Sanctuary Air 1? I suddenly think that that's the play. And then, yeah, like, TP spam is just more fun, right? Like, it's too bad that I have Earth 1 and not Earth 2, but it's too fun not to do. You're absolutely right, Scoomy. In that case, I slightly regret this coins action. I could have just sent Priest to water, or even like taken a workers action, because now I'm gonna like desperately need workers. With Earth 2, it's 100% right. Yes, agreed. Yeah, it's if only I had Earth 2. You know, this is kind of a worker type game. So I can't say that I love all of my decisions, but is 8 pointer better, by the way, than the 2 key? I kind of think that 8 pointer is better than 2 key. It's 6 more points, and I'm not sure how much it benefits me to go up air extra steps. I guess it'll get me like power, and power is quite good. It'll get me like 4 power instantly, which is worth quite a lot of points. So I do think 2 key might be the play. It might also turn into points on water. It won't be worker type when the air and fire workers kick in. Yeah, but it'll be worker type next round. Ah, there's my leech. That's my boy right there, engineers. You also have a very strange looking economy. Did you not take Earth 2? Bruh. You didn't take Earth. You did. What a mad lad. This guy's great. I have so few points, team. This is not where we want to be in terms of coin economy. It has been a very high leech for a color wheel like this, and that's one of the things that's like often very unpredictable about games like this. You often can't predict what the leech party will look like in a game like this, or whether or not there will be a leech party rather. A lot of the time, games like this have like very poor leech. Like for example, well, I mean, I guess we were always exchanging leech here, gray and blue, and yellow and green were probably always exchanging leech down here. So I don't know, like, but I definitely feel like games with ugly color wheels can sometimes result in people playing very far away from each other and not sharing that much leech with each other. You enjoy low leech games? I mean, I think I would enjoy it if this game were a little lower leech. My opponents are just. No, I love leech. I think leech saves lives. I hilariously have myself overproducing power if I do anything else. I actually would like to send my priest to fire, but like it's awkward if I do that. And I'm worker tight, so I kind of want this pass tile, but I can't use this 3 power, which is embarrassing. Um, what I really want is the bridge next round, but if NGs pass here, then I'm in trouble. NGs have no shipping, which is very sad. I would love for them to do some shipping, but instead I think that I'm at risk of them bridge blocking me next round. They also take 10th ship, which makes me think they're not going for the bridge block. They're instead going to double spade these 2 hexes. We hope. Witches also did not play for the water 1 strategy. They went for here. They're going to build b5, a10 next round, unless engineers have something to say about a10, I guess. They also advanced their shipping to get onto I6, fair enough. Alright, it's time to pass, I think, unless I want to advance my shipping. That gets me onto Witch's tile, that doesn't really help me. Do I want these coins? I don't think I really want those coins. I think I'd rather have like 2 points than those extra coins right now, hilariously. But do I also want witches to have those coins? No, I don't. The witches don't even want those coins. So yeah, we'll just take this. Okay, witches buy their bridge, so that takes some pressure out of the game. Yeah, they go for the TP pass tile. That's lots of points. Yeah, we need to very greedily look for points now. That's what we're left with. Wow, witches come down here. They just want to take their town, I guess. So are you taking spades, engineers? I'm curious. Engineers want 2 more bridges this game. That might mean that this town does not happen like that. It might mean that we take G1 for a town. Okay, they take a single spade. They leave A10 so that they have the power to take a bridge. I think that I just take this bridge then, right? No one's taking the 2-key town yet, unless, which is Sanctuary Fire 2, which after building H5, I don't think that they're doing. So I'm just going to secure that. I think that I might be able to luck my way into the workers action, which would be pretty sweet. This is potentially pretty bad news for us, because I do want these hexes for my town. Yeah, witches being up here could be a problem, and they have no network aspirations, so I don't really know what this does for witches right now. It's also a problem because if they sanctuaried, Air 1 was good, but they just secure this hex first. Fine. And this kind of takes away from the stronghold theory. The stronghold also takes away a TP, which presumably they want. I really, really think that they should have taken B5. I really think that just getting these hexes would have been good. Like this sanctuary, they always need fire 2. Or like I would think that they prefer fire 2 this game, but this is pretty annoying. I think I'd better send my priest here now. Like I do want to win this call. Also, should I be thinking that I'm not? Should I be thinking that I'm not really going for 3 towns and just lock up that cult? 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting 4 power, that's pretty good. You guys are talking about maps with leech. Yeah, I think that both lakes and fire and ice share kind of this sense where a lot of the a lot of the action happens in the center, right? In like certain spots, but then like the leech gets pretty poor after that. That's just kind of how I see things a little bit. The stronghold is coming eventually. I think we can rest assured of that. Or the sanctuary, rather. God, witches are at so many points, and they're going to pass for... Wow, they're going to pass for a lot of points. This has been a very good witches game. As predicted. I think that people did predict that witches would have a very good game. Or that witches could be good in this setup. Oh, fuck. This workers action going is really annoying for me. God, this engineers player has just taken so many workers actions, and he could have just had fucking Earth 2. You could have just had Earth 2, bro. This is... As you can tell, I'm slightly bothered here. Nomads are also just doing their absolute darndest to deny me leech. Do I just say fuck it and go for it? Like, if it falls to me, am I supposed to just take that pass tile, or I think I'd still make another move here. Like I can afford another move, such as like a priest to water or something, right? Nomads are denying me leech because I'm winning. Witches have 91 points. I don't think I have that many points left in me. I think nomads are winning, right? I mean, I guess it makes sense if nomads are winning that they're fighting with me. I do think I'm beating engineers. Engineers have nothing in their game. They have like, yeah, they don't really have much going for them. Witches have like 12 points coming in for the rest of the game. I don't really understand why you're saying that. They have both scoring favors. Like they have 2 scoring favors, right? They're gonna get a temple, and they are going to get another town. Like one town for witches is 16 points, and they have Earth 1, so they're going to get at least 3, maybe 4 dwellings worth of Earth 1. That's like 8 points, right? They have at least 6 points worth of TPs left from Air 1. That's like, yeah, engineers leaving A10 is like this is, yeah, and they didn't get the bridge either. Um, but God, I'm like, I'm like stupidly annoyed by this engineers player as well for taking that workers action. Like, are you? Oh, they took the workers action because I took the bridge. It's just so annoying. Yeah, like the one thing about nomads, like I feel like with a game plan like this, I think that the best thing that you can have is like round 3 dwellings and round 4 TPs, and then you take like fire 1, and then you're ready. You're more ready for like this business here. And I have lost water 1, so oh, there's no single spade action. That's wonderful. Um, our engineers passing now. Engineers are taking a bridge. Our nomads passing. No, nomads want to develop their economy. So I think that I can. I think I can do this one more time. I can afford to advance my shipping once. And a 3 power dwelling, yeah, like I'm so short on workers that I kind of think that just building A4 and getting myself like in line to take D2 and stuff is, or the priest action. Yeah, I mean I don't wanna stall or anything, right? I mean I guess there's like an outside chance I get onto the nomads pass tile. Um, nomads might slow play me and then force engineers onto this pass tile. But mostly I'm staying this round still so that I can take a good leech if I can find it. It seems less likely at this point. Engineers are not stalling for it. That's a pretty fair point. Shift scoring will go untaken. You're probably right. Um, we're just gonna build A4 here, right? I have some regrets. I think I kind of feel like that priest was supposed to go to the water cult, because I'm gonna have all the shipping I need once I build the stronghold, right? Like I'm definitely building the stronghold. Um, in case we have any people who are unclear about that. Okay, engineers are done. I think I'm just passing for a TP tile. I think I'd pass for TP tile. Next round, I don't think I should have any competition for this workers action. And then I just build all my hexes then. I leave myself open to taking a 2 for 1. I think I'm getting a 2 for 1 from nomads. I don't think I'll have the workers to make this town. I'm not gonna have the spades to do it, right? I'm just not. Like if I build this stronghold here, which I guess I arguably should not build this stronghold here. But it seems kind of fun. Like I just go stronghold, and then I pass for the ship VP tile. That would be hilarious, right? I stronghold for the. Is it the 8-pointer? I think that the 8-pointer is gone. I stronghold for the workers town, and then I just pass for ship VP scoring, and then the next round all I do is I just build like fire 3, water 3, ship advance. I didn't think it was possible, but engineers finally took a scoring pass tile and didn't let nomads get one. Nomads are like guaranteed to get onto a pass tile in the final round, but their points are not that good. You think witches can't really defend Earth? I mean, I can't really contest Earth either. I have 1 priest production, bro. It's probably just a coin town from Nomads. But their ambitions, yeah, they're going to get a lot of econ coming from the fire cult. So I think that they take the ship town. That makes a ton of sense. I wonder if they'll just like pass to get right back on the ship tile. I wouldn't really blame them if they did. Alright, this does not look like econ worthy of a stronghold. But at the same time, it also looks like a game plan that will struggle without the stronghold. No. Okay, please engineers take the coins tile. Because if engineers don't take coins here... Alright. I think that we need to do this. D2 and then stronghold. I don't know how fast... Witches probably pass onto this really fast, right? Maybe I don't need the stronghold, right? I've been talking about the stronghold, but if I just do this and D2 and A4, then I very clearly just have a third town. Engineers are 100% taking workers. Yeah, I've decided that spades are better than workers. Come at me, bro. Yeah, Nomads getting these coins is just an insane break, and it makes me so mad. And it is totally gonna happen. Oh, thank you, engineers. Thank you. Thank fucking God. I think that they have lots of priests. These priests should turn into workers anyway, right? Ugh, thank God. You think they should take the coins? Yeah, thank God they took the coins. Witches are again on this, and it's kind of pissing me off, but I can't really control what they do. They are not getting a third town, so I'm not really sure what this stronghold does for them. It gives them more. It's 5 points, of course, and it gives them more TPs to build if they decide to temple for water 1. So I guess that's the upside, but all right, we should think. Is stronghold good here? It loses me 3 points. It's worth 5 points, but it loses me 3. It gets me a faster town, but do I need a faster town? I don't think that a town right now does me much. I guess it lets me get I4 and A4. Maybe I should just build those 2 hexes. But I also really, really want to pass for this. So let's count how many workers I need for the rest of the game, right? We want to do I4, A4, A3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we want to temple for fire 2. That's 8. TP, that's 10. And then do I want to hard dig this as well for 14? It's possible I want 14 more workers. And it's just really hard to gauge like how worth it these things are, you know? Okay, Nomads look quite ready to pass now. Can I beat Nomads on network? Their economy is pretty dire. No, I can't. They have too many hexes. Witches are also ready to pass. All right, so let's talk through the passing game plan. If we pass, then I think that our action is a single spade, a dwelling. Right, we use our power for a single spade then, right? So then we go single spade, dwelling. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 10 workers to achieve 3 towns, and then I think we can just build this hex with a leftover. So I think that's the plan. I think our plan is literally just take single spade with our first action. Efficiency nerds, come at me, bro. I'm not afraid of you. If we don't pass, no, we're passing. We're passing. I mean, nomads have to pass, right? Like, they have nothing left to do, so it's definitely past there. I do feel sad that I'm going to give my opponents some like a coins action. I do think nomads are getting this coins action, so they are going to win network probably, or at least tie network, right? Wow, nomads stay in the round. So I guess they were guaranteed a passing tile anyway. Wow, they're going for 3 towns? No, this can't be 3 towns. They don't have the stronghold. They can't build stronghold and dig 2 times, 4 times, right? They're only getting 1 more town. Okay, cool. This is fun. Witches are on the TP pass tile in a round where they want to build temples, so I'm interested to see how that goes. They might go temple water 1, 3 TPs. Like that's not a horrible round for witches, I think. Their economy struggles to support that, but we'll see. They're already at 112, right? Or this is like 112 at the very least, and likely to be like 116. They can get some more points by sending priests to cults. By the way, I think I'm taking a priest town. Like I feel like that's by far the most sensible town to take. We're going to be witches and engineers on network. I'm not sure if we're going to fight over this I-14 hex or I-4 hex. It really depends on how our opponents are performing at that point. Nomads probably should have passed for a coins action. But maybe they don't realize that I'm not interested in coins. Also, are we advancing digs? I think the answer is no to advancing digs because we want to use our priests for advancing ship, right? But it's not impossible that we would advance our digs here with a coins action, and then we go dig up, that's 4 workers, then temple, that's 6 workers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be 13 total workers. It would be 13 total workers to go with the, what am I saying? It's 13 total workers to go for the dig advance strategy. That's only 12 points, right? Advancing our shipping twice, and the benefit of that is that I take away the coins action from the table, right? That's the big benefit of that. But then the risk is that I lose some priest towns, and if I lose priest towns, then I miss out on 6 points here, plus 9 points here. So that's 15 points for advancing ship twice. That probably just has to be better than taking the 7 coins, right? And advancing dig. Plus the dig advances also forced me to take a workers town. And in that, I might lose a better town in the meantime. I guess there's a ship town at the end of the game. So if I get a priest town and a ship town with the workers, yeah, I think that I think I have convinced myself that I'm making the right move by just taking a single dig on D1. This should be, what should this be? This should be a shipping town, probably. Or wow, he took the coins town. I do not like the coins town. Also, why is there another temple here? Am I taking crazy pills or something? Why are there so many temples for engineers? Engineers temple for Fire 1? How could that possibly be good? I do think that this is very good, though. I like that move from engineers quite a bit. But the temple for Fire 1 seems very bad. I'm only denying engineers the coins action. I mean, someone is getting denied the coins action, right? Like, someone is 100% getting denied coins action. That temple had been there for a while? No, it hadn't, right? Like, they built this sanctuary for Fire 1? Oh, they had 3 temples at one point. Yes. So the sanctuary was probably the bad move, but Fire 1 is not a terrible move. But now they should have taken Earth 2. The Fire 1 came with a worker anyway. Fair enough. Guys, this... Be in awe because this is like the absolute most efficient way to use your power in Terra Mystica. I have now taken 2 single spade actions this game in rounds 4 and 5. The time when you most want to be using single spades, as we all know. We should secure our A4. 2 single spades, a bridge. We've used a lot of power this game, right? So we took double spade in round 1, and then double spade again in round 2. Am I crazy? We took 2 double spades, followed by bridge, single spade, single spade. Pretty fun. Pretty fun stuff. We're going to end this game with 4 structures on our board, I think. We're going to build A4, I4, E1. No coins? Oh no, sorry. I took coins in round 3. So yeah, so I literally took a coin. I took a power action every single round this game. And not once did I get the one that I actually most wanted, which was workers. This has been a much more pass-happy game than I'm used to playing. I don't usually play so aggressively on passes. We've already beaten Engineers Network, right? There's just like no need for us to put any effort into that anymore. We've already beaten Witches Network. Witches are not building. They can build, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 more hexes. That would put them at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, getting the 13 workers is plenty, or 13 structures is plenty. I'm not getting Fire 2 black, right? I'm just not. And if I do, I'm building strongholds, and yeah, I'm not getting Fire 2 black. But I probably should have taken a little more care there. I also am just not sending my priest to cults because I'm advancing my digs to infinity. So nomads do get the coins, so that's the thing, right? Like they did block the coins. Or I mean, like they did wind up being the ones to get the coins. It's not clear what engineers are saving their power for. They could have just grabbed those coins and to punish the table. I don't think that would have been that bad. Then they could temple air. Then they could temple air 1 and then TP, right? Like that's a pretty solid engineer's game. Temple air 1, then build 3 TPs with water 1 or something. But I don't know. I'm quite biased because like that's what's best for me, right? It's best for me if nomads don't have anything going on in their lives and are just very sad. I need G6 to beat nomads, to beat witches, and that's kind of scary. This is also very bad. This is just so bad. Am I wrong? Like, can I get like betting odds on witches hard digging A12 here? That's like always happening here, right? Violent witches, I'm 100% hard digging A12. They don't even have water 1. Of course they want A12. Oh, this water 1 is still there. Let's revisit that thought. For now we want this. And we want this. I have one, two, three, four, five, 6 structures on my board. I want to see how many structures witches and engineers end up with on their board. Engineers are going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. They might also want the neighbor if they decide to like temple. If they just do decide to go for the temple water 1 route, and then make 3 TPs or make 2 more TPs after that, then they might want engineers here. But I think that if I'm witches, I'm just taking this hex. No, they just do nothing. I don't think that there was ever a world where I was just making a TP there as witches, but like if you just hard dig that hex to green and then fly there, you get 2 points off of Earth 1, so that's an efficient use, and then you can still make this TP afterward, right? Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'm over it. Guys, stop trying to act like I'm not over it. I'm over it. God. They can fly A11 anyway. Did they? They can't. You mean I11? This hex down here for the 2 points. I guess witches aren't connected, so engineers always get. Wow, engineers have quite a lot of victory points. Right? I guess they're not passing for any points. So witches, I'm gonna beat them by probably 12 on network. Yeah, I have 6 structures on my board. Nomads hard dig A7. Are they still going for a town? I really feel like they could. Should I be trying to win network? No. Which nomads effortlessly get to 13 because I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they need to build TPs. So they're going to have 5 structures on their board once they build B1. I'm not sure what nomads are up to here. I think that they're in some trouble. And I think that I am supposed to play for network. So just a reminder of what I was thinking, right? Or like in case it wasn't obvious what I was thinking before. I was kind of considering temple water 1, then 2 TPs. And I'm still kind of considering that. Temple, water 1, 2 TPs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 coins and 6 workers for temple water 1 plus 2 TPs. Make that 13 workers if I build this hex. Or 13 coins if I build this hex and all my workers. That would put me at 5 structures on my board. I would probably lose to nomads there, but that would be +4, +6 points, right? Plus 10, like 4 plus 6 is 10 points from that. I probably have to take a crappier town as compensation in order to still get my shipping all the way up because I can't take the priest town anymore for that. But I think that might be worth the trade-off. But there's also the question of how many network points do I lose as a result of that? What town did witches take? Did they just take the 11 points? They just took the 11 points, right? Okay. Can I please see this? Oh, that's funny. Okay, they just took 11 points. I'm not losing a town to anyone. So I should just be able to stall here by advancing ship. And in fact, I should be able to stall even better by sending a priest to the water cult. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I needed to defend my... Oh, wait, nomads advance their digs. Okay. I'm never beating nomads on network. That does change things. It makes me a lot more inclined to go for the temple water 1 theory. Yeah, I'm a lot more tempted to go for the temple water 1 theory now. Because Nomads have a lot of extra stuff. They want fire too. I'm pretty sure that they want fire too. Um, this leech, by the way, is definitely helping me toward my Priest Town dreams. But now nomads are really close to taking Priest Town. Ugh, man, I think I might have screwed up. Nomads effortlessly get down to 3 structures now, right? I was thinking that they didn't have the hexes, but they do have the hexes. So this is 3 workers, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8 somewhere, like here, right? Like here is. Man, nomads aren't gonna beat me to the priest town. I just take the ship town then, right? I can afford to just take the ship town instead of the priest town, and then my priest goes somewhere else, or even like the workers town. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. No, I want to give that leash to engineers. Let's not do that. Nomad's getting um, that final coins action was gigantic, and it might win them this game. Wait, is water 1 gone? No, Earth 3 went. That seems pretty questionable by witches. They got themselves 4 points. I guess they got themselves 8 points, but they cost themselves 4 points, I think. Well, not if they make this TP, I guess. All right, whatever. That is set. We just talked a lot randomly. Apologies. Okay, so we've beaten witches on network. Have we beaten engineers on network? Engineers can build one more thing, right? So they will get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on their board. They have 7 on their board. So if they build another structure, they do tie us. So we do need to build I4. We'll just hope that nomads don't want that hex. We're going to build I4 next. In fact, I probably should have just built I4 there. Recognize that engineers have this hex. But if I don't get it, I don't get it. And then, yeah, if I don't get it, I don't get it. It's okay. I'll just lose 3 points for my idiocy. All right, what do we got? What's happened? Witches have flown for some Earth 1 points. Sounds good. They will make a TP for their passing points, so that's good. And then, actually, advancing ship is just as many points. I'm not clear what they'll do, but they'll be at 128 with. Actually, yeah, advancing ship is better, so they'll be at 128. 128 pass for 9, 137. 137 plus 16 is 153. Have I got 153? I've got this dwelling. Okay, nomads aren't even wasting their time building this hex. They're just going to dig B2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. They have 2 more dwellings coming down. Alright, we said that we were going to build this hex, and I think I'm sticking with it. I think nomads are going to give me the leech I need. Oh wait, If I just make these 2 TPs, then I will beat nomads to the town, right? Oh wait, did engineers take the... Engineers took fire 3, so I don't even need to really worry about nomads beating me on that call. That's pretty nice. I guess I'm passing for 18, so I gotta take that into account. I'm getting a pretty high value town. I don't think I have Witch's Beat here. It does look like nomads might be hitting me where it hurts by hitting this hex. So if I take this hex, they take the priest town. If I TP, then I get the priest town. But I lose this hex, and that hex is like a 6-point swing between me and the nomads, right? I don't know if I can afford a 6-point swing. But the ship town is also pretty big downgrade, I think. I guess the thing about the ship town is that this is fine. I'll just not take this leech if he winds up taking this hex, right? Also, it looks like I've already taken leech that I don't need, because this is totally enough stuff already. Yeah. I already had enough stuff, so I shouldn't have taken that 2 for 1. Oh, witches don't pass quite for 9. Declines. I did not expect temple instead of TP, but I guess they already have the structures that they need. They probably take worker town here so that they can build 2 more structures and win network. Yep. So they're going to build B1 and I5. Makes sense. And then that'll let them win network outright. I need to build I4 simply to tie engineers on network. That's what we're doing. Good reminder. So we took a 2 for 1 that we didn't need. In fact, I think we might have taken multiple 2 for 1s that we didn't need. And I'm just wondering if that's going to play like a significant role here. They can't afford to send this. They can't afford to send this priest off. It needs to go. they need to like build the hexes. They need to build hexes with what all their resources. So I have 9 more points coming off the ship advance. That's 117. I'm passing for 18 or 19. So 117 plus 19 is 136. 136 plus second on network is 148. Okay, I am beating witches. Cool. It's good to know. And I think that what I should do here is I should buy this. I should probably buy this priest, right? Wait, why did nomads bump the fire track? Okay. Doesn't that mean I can just respawn on this track? Like, now they don't have... Oh, because nomads don't have to... Nomads don't need to build another hex. They've already got me beat. Okay, so I think that the play is I just close fire, then I send a priest to Earth, right? Yeah. We close fire, we send a priest to Earth, and then that's that. I find that whenever I do Earth 1, Earth 2 nomads, I kind of struggle to make points at the end. I think that nomads definitely messed up by not digging this hex. Like, if they were going to end with this sort of resources, they probably should have just taken away this hex. Prevent me from getting those network points. And then I think I have exactly the stuff to send priest here. Lag. Yep. Then we need our ship advance, and I think that that's that. Okay. I think that's enough. I think that we did enough to win. We'll see. Final numbers are coming. But we feel pretty good about things. It's probably not too shocking that engineers came in last year. Nomads had a bit of a disappointing outing, and I think that a lot of that. Why did nomads disappoint? Why do we think nomads disappointed here? Earth 1, Earth 2, with dwellings in round 3, was probably just not enough coins. Or with dwellings in round 2, they were unable to build TPs in round 3 because they didn't have the coins. And I think that that's ultimately basically the story of this game for nomads. The other story is that they didn't really come through and build this town, which I think that if they had built this town, they would have been happier as well. Yeah, if they managed to smash TPs in round 3, I think my game is trash, never doubt. I mean, my game didn't wind up being that trash, right? Like, I think that the TP spam in round 3 was fun, and then I'm gonna have like a 25, 30-minute thinking time. Finally, I was having I had a really bad game yesterday where I took like Earth One witches and it was very depressing. But um, yeah, 25 minutes. Not proud of this, but you saw my horrible game yesterday. Yeah, I was on a train and then Darklings decided to start here in like a red. I also thought that you guessed Eddie was in the game. Yeah. Um, all right. So tail of the tape here. Nomads did outscore witches by a fair amount, to be fair, but it just wasn't quite as good as they bid them at. I think that like ironically, this player Wane Juane Enko, whatever, they they kind of tipped me off on mermaids because I was just bidding nomads at first too without thinking too hard, but I think that I was correct that I would have gotten like a lot more points on mermaids before switching to witches or engineers. I also think that witches probably could have done a little better, and engineers probably could have done a little better. They probably could have played a little friendlier to each other, especially engineers could have started F6. Um, maybe they get E9, maybe they don't, but engineers definitely had potential for more. And like this is not a horrible score for engineers either in this color matchup. This is definitely a good score for witches. It's like a 131 in Snowman terms, and that's pretty good like with even with just one color neighbor. So um, I guess yellow is a very friendly like leech partner in the center. All right, what else we got? So like we said, we took we took two single spades, two double spades, and then all of this stuff. Man, how to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I took 7 power actions this game. Oh, the priest was at the end of the game. That was the confusing factor. We got a whole ton of coins from income, and this barely passing on to any of the high coin styles except in round 2, like we said. I think we basically proved ourselves correct that those extra few coins at the beginning plus the bump on fire was worth the squeeze. I think we also probably proved that the 2-point town was good over the 8-point town because we managed to take so many power actions, and that was key to us getting those power actions. We got a lot of coins. We mostly spent them on ship advances. What do we got here? We hit the track for 31. We said that it was a very dry track, so I'm pretty proud of our game for managing to squeeze 31 points out of that track. That was 2 temples for 8 points, 5 points for the big building, and then so that's 13. So yeah, it was really the TP spam right for 25 that really got us there. The rest of it was just like a few dwelling points here and there, or the double spade for 3 dwellings in round 3. That was pretty good. Or round 2, that was pretty good. Despite not getting water 1 till late, we got a decent number of points from it. Plus, we had tons of air 1 points. We got 12 points out of air 1, which is very similar to my other favorite blue faction. I don't usually do this. I don't usually hit bonus cards very hard, but I managed to do it this time. 3 towns is obviously nice. No one else got 3. And yeah, we got some endgame points courtesy of this town, largely. Nothing else to say. I think that was a very fortunate game in a lot of ways, but sometimes you need good breaks, man. Sometimes you just need good breaks. All right, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for chatting. I think it was a fun one, and we will see you all maybe tomorrow.